It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year. Ohio State.
Yes, sir. We smoking on Mississippi State, man. Y'all know oh, you want to wear black? Bet. Bet. Turn your mic on, boy. This some grown man shit right here.
They'll stop him at the 16. Across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. Let's see what they've got on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Under fire. Oh.
And all defenses talk about sacks, tackles for loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. This offense has it with really good field position. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Got it behind the line. It's Glover. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Love seeing these early season top.
Oh, my shit on it, ho.
You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew.
No, sir. What the fuck?
And they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Are you gonna go for it?
Make that statement. Make that early
man,
statement. We always
you
look at
want
the end of the
to
season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
Mississippi State going up tempo. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time.
My defense is
big guys up front on defense, getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Taylor wants to throw. Makes the catch. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that third down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle 7 yards.
Oof, man, they fucking playing on my top.
He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
The defense knew this was going to be the guy the offense was trying to get the football to, so it looks like they've got a plan for him.
I'm over this whole thing. If I bring him over this whole Jeremiah Smith, my ass on. Okay, I might need to put Bo Jackson in though, Kyron Lace. Whatever the fuck his name is, ain't doing good enough.
And because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. They're on that third down.
This nigga blitzing so fucking hard, boy.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Off play action. Bring in the heat. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge
trash,
and he couldn't hold on. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. A strike downfield. Speeding down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That boy little Jeremiah Smith, he must be smoking dick.
Who's gonna make the big play? They finally break through. They make the big explosive play, and maybe this is what they needed to get this offense rolling.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Mississippi State right back to the line. They go to the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Taylor wants to throw it. He's going to run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. You could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to pass on second down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. up size, still got him on the turf.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable.
Turning it on! He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big third down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
So many guys that we could go back. The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, just recently, the guys that they put their hand in the dirt and they go make things happen, get after quarterbacks like you see right here. And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Catch in the middle, it's Nicholas. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Taylor wants to throw. Snags it! And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. Now on first and goal, let's see what Mississippi State does. He's moving out of the pocket. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Extra point here will tie the game. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow.
Breaks into the open. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. These corners backing off a bit. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
There's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. New set of downs after the completion. They'll go back to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Buckeyes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Moves around to clear up the vision. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Looking for a man. It's Sayin. A little screen to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I love screen passes on offense, and you got to do them in different ways. To the running backs, you can do them to receivers, do them to tight ends. Didn't gain any yards on that one, but don't be afraid to dial that play up again later.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to...
And they will score! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Give to the single back. Hard running there. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on 1st down. Over the middle, it's Shepard. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Taylor wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Shepard. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air. It's Sayin. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Catch in the middle. It's Singleton. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Got a man. It's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are often...
Oh, he's got some space. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
The Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Using his legs to buy some time. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Hey, good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
He wants it all. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Lined up. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. And the pass falls incomplete on the fake field goal, and I'm not sure they'll go back to that one again. I know they wanted to be aggressive, throw caution to the wind. They might have been better off playing it safe there. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Taylor wants to throw. With the catch, it's Nicholas. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Mississippi State going up tempo.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the 1st half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the 2nd half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
That's caught. It's Glover. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Might be changing the route. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Spits it out to the back. The short hands, it's Wilson. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Quick tempo here for the offense.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Off play action on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Buckeyes have taken it inside the 20. They'll run it. It's Jackson. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Bought a little time, lets it go. Plucks it out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Time winding down in the corner as they come to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called.
How did that with the field, boy?
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll run the option. The give to the back. And he was able to pick up a
Hey, boy, cool down and
tap
tap and
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
Oh, we score again.
And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Gets the back moving. To the air on second down. Got him downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Mississippi State right back to the line.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The offense changing the play. Taylor wants to throw it. On the move to the right, looking for a big one.
Come on, bro. You going to keep playing with that mind.
Picked up a few extra.
Come on now.
What a play by this defense to get the football.
He ain't no hope. You see him?
Wants to go up top on first down.
Okay, okay. We fucked though.
As the junior frustrated, he missed that connection.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Off the play fake.
Oh, he let that boy fly. Oh, he fucked it up.
And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open.
Boy, he wide open. With the
and it was a bad throw. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. He'll take the deep shot. And it was worth going for a choke play.
Bitch, you lucky, boy.
The Buckeyes decide to punt it away.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush.
Right there. We ain't going nowhere.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work.
You can try to throw it deep.
Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. He is going nowhere
on all that, bro.
at the line of scrimmage.
And And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you
I'm
are
up.
trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here.
Gonna take a shot.
It's me.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead,
Got the whole field covered, bro.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot.
Who died, Damon?
You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
He's going to take off. Still running at the 40. Out across the 40. And
That shit's so good.
at the 42, and now this offense is clicking.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
And those two couldn't make the
Get
connection.
that shit out of here, nigga.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it.
Come on, bro. We gotta score again, bro.
I
I don't like this 21-10 shit, bro. Really.
Taylor wants to throw. Grab
No. Find the ball.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And this is not decision time. This offense, it's green light the rest of the game. Down multiple possessions, got to go for it on fourth down. Probably had that in mind. It's a little shorter fourth down.
Converts on fourth
Yeah,
down.
this
Still
shit good.
going. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the
This
catch
thing
for the
got
first
big
down.
Okay.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a...
Oh, I gave him up. I gave him up.
Touchdown, Bulldog. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. How about this? These guys are going for 2.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes
Boom.
are thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. After that last scoring drive, old Uncle Mo has switched sidelines, and now they'll try to get it back while they're clinging to this lead. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock.
I don't know why, bro. Think I'm just finna throw that whole like deep as hell, bro. Like,
He'll be
dude.
stopped at the 41.
I'm in the
They
league,
gave him
man.
10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
Oh, he got liquor right though.
Maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh,
but
why
no
he got
more than
liquor?
that.
That's a big stop for the defense. That running back has had so much success. You're down in the football game. You need to get the ball back to your offense. You create a play like this. This will get the fires going, get the juices going. Now we got to go get a few more.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. Zings it
Oh, he's
complete
gonna
to
use
the
it.
right.
Oh, yo.
They make the stop.
Let's
But
go.
this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense.
And it's
Oh,
taken away
I
by the
can't do it.
defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they turn it into a defensive score.
How about that play by this defense? The offense trying to salt the game away
He
with the
just went
lead.
back for it.
Defense makes the biggest play in the ball game, getting the pick, finding the end zone, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
I see this nigga push me
And
to
it'll
my
come out
limit.
to the 25. No attempt at a return. comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders.
Damn, gang, what a flag and shit.
Help this offense get
You
back on
feel
here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Fires to the big fella. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Buckeyes racing to the line in a hurry-up. Out of the gun to give to the back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Down late in a 4-point game, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Oh, field goal ain't gonna even win us the game.
We got to get a little bit more aggressive. I like
We
the call.
got to score.
And especially because we made the completion and got the 1st down.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's out across the 40.
Appreciate it. I ain't got to use no time.
Execution continues to be key. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Block. I need all the block, bro. I need all the block.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Oh,
that's on defense. Oh, God.
Everybody going on their own snap count there. Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. The offense set for a 1st down play. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Quickly to the tight end.
Oh, I need the yard, but I sure do need it. Yeah.
Tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop them before a short gain. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. They're going back to the ground. Moving deeper into enemy territory.
Come on, man. See the sunset, man.
Down at the 27.
What we gonna do?
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff.
You let a fat nigga break it up.
You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
On the run, it's Jackson.
I hate the play call. It's going to kill you. It takes way too much time running the football outside and then not getting out of bounds. That's one they're going to regret trailing late.
Oh, they're after him.
Oh, my God.
That might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Fires to the right.
Oh, yeah. Clutch game win touchdown, baby.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead.
And that's why we got game of the week.
Now,
I knew this shit was going to be about.
We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return.
Come on, if you.
Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the
Oh, they nigga got 3 timeouts too, bro. That shit's so cool.
He wants to change this route. Taylor wants to throw it. Blasted as he lets it go.
Oh, yeah.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of
Who got the sense
Well,
like
I know
this?
it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play.
Well, the receiver was able to make the catch on the slant throw, and then he got north right away. He creased the defense with his speed, picking up extra yardage after catching the slant.
Keeps looking downfield. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Preston. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. And with 4 seconds left, this one to save the game. Absolutely perfect. And they tie the game in the final seconds. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the returner is stopped. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Trying play action. The throw. Got it in the middle. It's Graham. And he's brought down after a nice game. We'll get it started here in overtime. 1 man in the backfield, and he gets it. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Ohio State. They strike first here in overtime.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
All right, guys. So
You're getting crazy in here, big boy.
Refresh everyone's memory.
Yeah, boy, fucking with the state.
Starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need.
Walk me up, try to take over your trap.
Approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football.
There he goes.
Oh, he fumbled. Damn, man. He on the fumble and out of bounds. The game could have been over there.
Having success, you got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't,
okay, that boy gonna score faster than you. Get with it.
And they make the stop.
That's what I want, bro. I want the pump, bro.
The 5, and they are threatening.
Okay.
Touchdown, Mississippi. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with the point after. They're not going to mess around. They'll go for 2 and the win right here. Taylor wants to throw. He got it. The aggressive ball pays off and wins the game in overtime. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these 2 teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the